Niatosha ela kia sopo urkosali ila katoria amala kasaikia shatehia. Good afternoon, love. Good afternoon, light. Illuminators and way showers. Thank you for being with me. It is an honor, divine grace, and gratitude that I share today with you once again the infinite languages of lights. Absolutely everything in creation is and speaks, emits a language of light. Riatosimo urkosha te irakia, la mora atose kelehama kalia atasanakea. So I wanted to thank all of you. Today's message really is about today's light language activation, illumination is for all of us to truly embrace self-acceptance and self-expression. As I'm in my bright pink today, I'm sending all of you warm sunshine and flowers. Pink and yellow seems to be the order of the colors of the day today. Just a magnificent afternoon. I thought it was interesting too how, as I was checking the temperature, it's about 85 degrees Fahrenheit today, which happens to be 29.444 degrees Celsius. So we've got our 11 and our 444 energy. I truly am feeling this angelic softness today, if you will, but yet this bold brightness also. As if you're new to my channel, thank you for joining me. I truly resonate with the laws of existence, that we, number one, we exist. We are an infinite multidimensional consciousness existing simultaneously, ubiquitously in billions of parallel realities that we are constantly accessing, communicating with. And each and every one of us is, and every single thing in creation is a perspective of that one existence. And that absolutely everything is here and now. Everything is here and now, no matter when you are, where you are, how you are and always will be. And every single thing and every part of you is here and now. And everything that we put out, we get back. Every single thing in creation is a reflection and a mirror of our current vibration, no matter what realm, density, dimension you're in. That experience is relative to that vibration. And you, we, everything, all of us are experiencing all of those simultaneously, ubiquitously, all at one time. All of us together. And isn't it interesting how the perspective of, even for us that live in the Northern Hemisphere, for us, these months, May, June, they represent to us flowers blooming, new birds hatching. I've got a bird's nest up here. I'm on my front porch. I've got the things around me that make me happy. And I'm always adding things and changing things. And I've got my dove here. I found another dove. I've got doves everywhere. I've always lived near doves. I've got my unicorn here. And it's funny because even acceptance, I was joking to myself about the bird's nest that, she made a nest up here and I didn't really want her to be in here for her own protection, and it was messy. And then, so we took the nest down once and then she put it right back up again. And I said, you know what? I'm just going to accept the fact that I am honored that she has decided that she wants to raise her little family here. And then another one built its nest in my porch of my studio. Big old giant nest. I just saw it yesterday. So avian energy, be fluid, be in comfort with our decisions, being non-judgmental, that you can't get it wrong, you never get it done. And whatever we feel about our current situation is what we receive back by way of experience. So what you put out and what you get back is what we put out is an actual definition of how physical reality is created. It's physics. It's everything is a mirror. And it's interesting, even the last few days, I have seen several references, mirror references, and references to Bashar, and references to how everything is a reflection of our current vibration, and that determines what it is that we experience. And that the one is the all. That the thing that we call the one, God, the creator, the thing that we call the one is the all. All of us are and comprise the one. So the one is the all, and the all are the one. So when we say we are a reflection of God, we literally are God's creating a reflection as the one created by creating us, you. It created in its own reflection, putting out a particular vibration for a particular experience. And that particular experience is you. And that particular experience is me. And one of my highest joys and excitements is to express and experience that all that is connected, and that we are all a part of all that is, and that there is nothing that defines us. There's nothing that disconnects us. There's nothing that judges us. There's nothing that we aren't a part of, and that is that we are not communicating with and connecting to. And sharing these multidimensional higher perspectives is a passion. And me beginning in when I began this channel, and I remember, and I've brought this up several times, but if you're new to my channel, I started doing these videos in north of Chicago, where I used to live. I was born and raised, and we've relocated here to Tennessee. It's been exactly 2 years on Earth Day. It was 2 years on Earth Day. And it's funny how I even orchestrated that, right, on a higher level, in that accepting where I was and when I was and how I was in that moment, and allowing myself to bloom even in the dead of winter, because there was something so passionate within me that needed to bloom, and that needed to be heard, that needed that moment, the way the sun looked on that January day, the way the bare gray scales, and the trees and the snow, and then the days when the sun would come out, and the reflections of the crystals, and all of the telepathic messages to blue. Woo! Did you guys see that? There's all these birds just flying in and out of here, and these gorgeous bright blue birds and bright yellow birds, and just, it's been, again, the blue and yellow, I said pink and yellow. So sorry, I get a little distracted because I love nature so much, but that was the whole point, was everything about what they said to me that day. We are the emissaries of the Light Collective. We are ambassadors. We are a collective of beings that are also, it is our highest joy and excitement to share these light codes, and that and among them were the Elohim that first came to me and said, you are the reflection of God, the mirror of source, and you are here to help others see the same within themselves. That bright, brilliant connection to everything, and how we as humans have done what has never been done before anywhere before, the way it's been done here, and what and how we have come to be, and what will be coming as a result of what we came here and to experience on higher levels, and yet how we can experience all the multidimensional layers of all of that now from this new multidimensional awareness perspectives, rather than just one perspective. We're beginning to truly understand we are experiencers of all perspectives at some point, and this is just one of those perspectives, and that all that is the one is the all, and the all are the one, reflecting and bouncing back reflections of itself that are you and I, that are all that is everything that was created. And yet the idea that we can go in and out of the macro and microcosms and experience, a leaf or a blade of grass or a flower or an insect or an animal or anything at all, zoomed in and close up, and actually have an entire experience with that element of creation, and be able to experience something profound of a realization within ourselves. And I believe that is what revelation truly means. Revelation, revealing to ourselves that which we truly are. And that day they said to me, at that moment, it was about and they said light codes and light arrays. And this is to help accelerate that which you came to experience for yourself, your multidimensionality, and being able to experience it in a way that you never on any of these other levels have before. And that the emissaries of the Light Collective are also experiencing this on all these levels along with us, and also mirroring and sharing their perspectives through, whether it be the signs, the songs, the symbols, the written symbols, that can come to me in just swirls of, one moment it's this frequency, one moment it's this frequency. It's and accepting and not judging necessarily what that information may or may not translate to in earth language. And the most interesting cloud structures are before me right now. And I was even marveling this morning at as I was doing the legs up the wall, yoga pose, which actually I was been doing it all my life before I even knew it was like a yoga thing. um, because I could just feel the need, as we as bipeds, are always standing on our feet, and how we need to reverse that process sometimes, and how good it feels just to lay there and put my feet up against the wall, and it being that it was so warm here, I was able to do it outside, and to look up and look at the clouds and to be able to experience just the things I was experiencing right then and there. I really wanted, I wish I would have had my phone with me right then, because I wanted to just show all of you what it was that I was experiencing in that now. These are revelations, these are revealings of ourselves, and these other facets of ourselves, and actually seeing those facets of ourselves from a completely different perspective than our typical human perspective, because now we're able to see it from a galactic perspective. And I feel like as a galactic ambassador and as a galactic oracle, I feel like that is what we're doing now, is taking this new galactic idea that we are not alone, that there are other galaxies and other beings and other realities, and that we are experiencing that along with them, while they're experiencing their experience along with us now, as we become more telepathic beings. The cemetery and and then my guides, and I say our guides, yes, because if you're watching it, if we're having this exchange right now, these are our guides together, because that is how this works. We can't have this exchange together if that wasn't so. That's how this works. We're part of this vibration together right now. And I have to show you guys too, like, these are all the clamshells and seashells that I've collected along the lakeshore here. And I even have a whole basket of them right here, and how they literally remind me, and that these are homes for beings. And then when they left these homes, they're so gentle and fragile. They're like glass. And so I feel deeply connected to them, and whatever beings were inside of them. And also there's actually pearls, that are, and pearls is, my truck is named Pearl. And the idea, I've even done channelings before where they've talked about pearls and how the layers take time to build, and accepting that time, that those layers. And I feel like we're being asked now again to accept these layers of all that we are in a way that we've never accepted them before. And all those layers that are all of those other fractals and beings that we are, and timelines, and the things that we think we've done, and the things, the people, the beings that we've been. And losing the judgment behind that, and just being who we are in that moment, and sharing who we are in that moment. And even now, as I'm talking about doves, and I'm seeing this cloud formation, and to me, I'm seeing this beautiful dove with its wings spread. And I love how so many of us now are posting these that we're seeing the ships behind the clouds, and the animal totems, and the messages, and what we perceive as angels and animal guides that are presenting themselves, our guides. This is connected to all things. There is no outside. There is nowhere for us to let things go to. It's how do we see it ourselves, us, who we are, from different perspectives, and allow ourselves to embrace, without judgment, all that we are, and all of these levels and dimensions that we are. And so it's been my highest joy and excitement to express all of this multidimensionality in sacred circuitry, light codex arrays that contain the symbols, the drawn symbols that come through, from our guides. And yet if I could only show you what I experience when I'm doing these or drawing these, and how even when I'm signing, I'm thinking about symbols, and when I'm doing symbols, I'm actually hearing and feeling other information and dimensions and the layers like that's in everything. That everything contains these layers of everything. And that the most important thing that we have to remember is the last of these laws, these last of these 5 laws of existence, are every single thing in creation changes except those first 4 laws. You exist and always will exist. Everything that exists always will exist. It is what we choose to focus on. What blueprint, which blueprint do we choose to focus on? And my guides told me early on, and many of the things that I've chosen in my own life experience, that I now understand, as we all are, I now understand that because this is my highest joy and excitement, and it always has been, to be of service, to help people feel loved and accepted, and that I would choose an experience where I didn't feel love, self-love, self-acceptance, where my mirror was always a constant self-judgment, and how I have always channeled in some way, shape, or form for others to also feel that they were special, and that to help them find self-love, because I know what it felt like to not feel that. And yet now I understand it's a perspective, it's an experience that we cannot ever be separated from anything and all that we are, and that to feel, to express ourselves completely and fully without judgment, and to help somebody else see that light and that love and that mirror of source within themselves, was to me the highest form of service that I could give. And I didn't even know how I was doing it at the time, but that I was already doing it. And I think that all of us, you that are having and sharing this particular experience in this moment, in this timeline, which changes billions of times per moment, because everything changes. moment by moment, that we're all experiencing this on different levels all at the same time, and that is the truest gift that we can give each other, is where we can all feel as if we again are that perfect piece in this immense puzzle, that we're the perfect house on that blueprint, that the and even when that blueprint changes, and or that house changes, or where we are and where we live changes, and that's spiritually, metaphorically, physically. O sopo ocean te is and te ikias and ocean te ikias and say so supposed to sure ki it's always perfect in its moment. And even when we see like historical sites burnt down or something like that, and yet everything has its perfect moment, and to not judge when we are and who we are and why we are, but to know that we are. And that's really amazing, and that what we are never stops, and what we can experience never stops, and that this is just a small piece of that. I'm going to take I've got some beautiful orange juice here. So what I was just hearing was, live in self-love. So today's cup of inspiration and light language activation illumination is to illuminate the light within us. To illuminate. To live in self-love. Mate sama ora kashana I tari kiamala ki sama urkohiria hamalakoya inana. E mahana mati itiki sano sopalo kopoko a kiashana seya. Matea saniti I kiasana mala amala ana. Ama eva tapikia topo urkuashana te alaki. Adama ela koa eva kekiana malu amala kia to shamakua. Amagrua ia tamashana paliama alakoma alakosanate. Senotome shana ina nama ekiato samo ukushana ima alikia. La ia nanamaka. And you have much to learn about the word, the name, Eve, Eva. Amo angia de angia samotocha yantopa intia sawa akia sama ato eata anko yasha o apo anta ayana yansha o koshana o tapa enta endakia yanana. Hinaywa kohaya mesati ohaku unate hayalo amoru seha hanayoku enelo akoru heha analuse maratu emayasukeha analashi evelanunamagruketu semi irashana itakiana semala hamalakua E pore ita kisina sani ita pala oro kuisina sela imala wahama ki la pera koko yana itishina solo kuru kushina sela ki la si intestinal topa kia orma la anasheta la kisa sumuru hana ala kita ora kambake la sita uru shama eleni na malakita ki la bia tori ambaki ila kusama solo yashana ina na malakuku plashera kila kasinate Hokonia salakoha honamia shuru hananana kike sokoko anasele hama yeno mako poruha nesete kapateke lanana maloko tarapako anananiki kakia nana shoko ya shaliki ya todo no nakisho katakela kinana malokora ya tare linkisa no tete Shinatisa. Sorry, guys. Zagoyaso no oro kosotosha kisanateke. Saketo koreano mahoru sha isa na bo alo kosani. Asono sa e shabu uayana se akia. Ani tari ito no oko sanasha ia. I just feel like I have this love like literally bubbling. So itashano uruko sanasichi shanatki kia sotari emana kalakora. Analese maka haeleana to rola salara makate sendialo kotaro shotoleanda ketoki namahi namaliatora korushi Sikalana Marushesai Simiana Kurua Teke Enalashe Maliaturuna Eshe Itasamalu Amaya Etea Kala Mayano mayonda indore ancora coyanta inta kianda isanape elakatendari indari indar shano okora kashana sita sana iana I kwa aongo yashana te ikia sana solo ura shena sita ikia and fairy dust indeed I was hearing as the pollen from the trees and the flowers and as the bees collect this fairy dust and create the honey that we imbibe. La andayama alokota esha de kilekosano sote la shonoto ekia ekia shonto shimishote ekia nate ike nase shonotaya ikia sanate the building blocks of the elementals themselves zumushana intana itana elakia for everything contains the building blocks the elements of all of life na ikashana te elikia sanase la kiandoria or kosanatele itakasana sete inamaki the ki ana satoso or koshanateke la lura la amposo totoki alasanatale hiromboko sonotoya ia la kamoso tose sacha shunake la kia afosa saniandari elakora ashanate enkiasana parokosana sela kia parkose la hiandoro robasanate kia sonosora ala nepala ko pa enta sankiashana te entashana suparo uruko sonoseke amasana te kiandara solo uruko shana te enkia sena soto ushana sape elaki mala halako ne la murakoteki ananya mala kisana sateshe ainda di inda imo uenda inana mako akwera sanashe and what they would like to say is that the languages of lights contain every element. Akoyamasateshe iahia sumosoteshe muupa etesenese of love. Mosotashia tiikiaina. Every element of the light, for that is why we have been guided to call it the languages of lights. The language of light. Lo amau kwa ali la sono sepe I kiasa, for we are each of us, an expression of light. As but the yellow butterfly just flew by again. Sena seta sheata ana kiato. Sanototea ina sapo orkoshana te ikia sanasete. Somosote imaina. So orokoshanate. And the rose, I think it was called the ruby rose moth, and it's yellow and pink. And I took a picture of it, a close-up picture of it a couple of years ago and posted it. It was just so amazing. I had never seen anything like it before until I had moved here, and somebody else had posted it yesterday, I think it was, or a couple days ago. And so I was thinking about that pink and yellow. Yeah, Akia Sanase, that igniting, that sun within us, and that mother, beautiful pink crystal energy. Akalako mosote, leso oro ina sanasete shnosote. Living in this light language of love, living in self-love. Na o kabiriana kilakoa. Listen to Osano so Ishana Ikiasana Sete Eshiro Ukuyana Malaki. The Oso Sono Oana La Etesha Ko Apalakastana Shoraki Yananiata La Intayaba Itaname Ikiashano de Kiato de Bakia Untosa Somosoto Shemaki Alakosamani and Amalakote and Barkashino do Actiona Porokote Sanashi Ikiasana Sabriasana Tekiasana Sete. And that is a message from the hybrid mothers. Ana atekia sanase. Omo o tashana eriki sanate e sanateke. Samosoto shumur o teshere. Sinate eamata tekia. That are loving and guiding and holding those close. Mashotu, the children that also carry our DNA. La omo tashe ekia sanase teshe. These amazing galactic beings. Na osono so urushana. That are a part of you and I. Ishono ote ina ikelakoa lasonote eliasana sateshe kiashanote. It has once again been a divine honor and privilege to be with you again. Omo otoshanete ikiasanate elakosomoso tushire ia la intasanosobose. And if there's any way that I can be a part of your journey of joy, for remember, the word journey contains the word joy. It begins and ends with the word joy. To help you on your illumination of your path of self-discovery, of self-love. Ma'otarianaki somosotashe, whether it's personal symbols, na'itashanate, time together, lu'amakora, light language activations, omo'oa, I sent a pre-recorded, personalized just for you. Mo'oa te ishinase ima itani teaki, izuma jinate itiashanate jama itana jana hikia, najani itajama otashina itajama itakijana. And the angels, the archangels are saying now, Gombojana te ilazanoboraka, be bold, be beautiful, be love, ma'onta. Najandeki zanazomo oshanate ekia, vojanate irejanatia. For you are never not connected, guided, loved, and supported. Ma'anate. Senosumur